Hello everybody, I know it's been a few days since I've updated, but today is an update for my cacti garden that's outside. So it's not changed too much, but a little bit has happened, as you can see in the last few days. Good things happening and some I don't quite know things happening. Some of the good things happening are the fact that this one keeps getting bigger. One of the ones I really like. It's getting fatter too. This one here, that was the 3-footer, is starting to do better, and I think we're going to have a good outcome with this one. This one back here that was starting to get 2 pups now has 2 pups that you can see. Right there's one of that was the second one, and right here's the first one that came out. So these will come up and they'll do like what happened back here with this one, and it'll start popping up, and it might get 2, might get 1. And as you can see, that one got 2, then it got 2 on top of that one, and 1 there, and then 1 there, and then up there. So back here is my one that is pretty cool, but it got sunburned along with the other ones. It's getting bigger again, it's gonna stay bigger. Probably what I'll do is I'll do what I did with this one. In a year, I'll probably chop it back to where it's fattest and let it just pup off, and then take the top and then make that tip a new cutting and a new clone. Coming over here, we have this one here. This again got sunburnt. It's pretty cool because it's 3 segments. The one top got bad and I had to cut it back, and it's still working good and it's still living. Again, lots of sunburn on these. These aren't the best for this, the way I did it. I should have put a sunshade cloth over it at first. Coming back here, this one is getting pretty cool. It's starting to get fat and get bigger. So that one I'm probably going to up pot in another year or at the end of the season. All of these seem to be doing pretty good. So back here we have some of them where the other ones they were doing okay this past winter, but they weren't doing the best, and now they're doing well. This one I put into its own pot because it was doing okay, but I just needed to up pot it. And as you can see, there's also a pup at the base there, a basil pup along with these. A lot of these ones seem to be getting basil pups along with the regular going up. Oh, this one over here, I had done this as an experiment, just put these in there, whatever way they went in. 2 went upwards and 1 was down upside down. This is for 2 years, been sitting here alive, but nothing's happened. And all of a sudden it's got a pup there. So something's going on. It must have rooted, and it's good. So coming over to the one that's a little bit iffy now, this is the Bridge C. This is one of the ones that had been, I had purchased, one of the few ones I had purchased. This is a No ID Annoyed. So down here, this is feeling a little bit sketchy, I guess would be the word to say, a little bit sketchy. And it's looking a little bit sketchy, but it's not looking bad. Not all the way around, at least. So worst comes to worst, I'll take this and I'll chop it off to about here. Chop it off to here. And then I'll make this whole thing a new plant, a new cacti. I'll put the top in there and let this one also branch off like it did over here and over here. And then these ones were in the ground. Now you can see this has had a basil pup and another pup there, and it's also had 2 more pups on the back. So that one's pretty cool. Coming over here, this is the tip. This is the tip from that one. This burnt so bad I thought it wasn't going to live, and it turned out so crappy looking that I just cut it back. And if you can't tell, it's actually, if you can tell, which you can, it's actually coming back. So what I'm going to do with this is, once this tip gets fat this fall, I'm going to cut off the tip, I'm going to root the tip, and I'm going to keep this main part as a log, and I'm going to log it out and try to get some pups from a log in another year or 2. Coming over here is another pretty good one. It's in a 1-gallon ice cream container. As you can see, I just used whatever, like way back there. That one right there is actually a milk container that I used. Over here, 2 more of the same one. These 2 are the same one as, let me find, which ones were they? This is the same one as those 2, or those 3, and that one back there, which I think comes from that one, but I can't remember for sure anymore. Either way, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them that are growing uniquely. As you can see, this one here also is upside down, and you can see this one just right away pupped and came out last time I did it. And then here's another basil pup. As you can see, basil pups tend to be a big thing with these. Over here you can see this is another basil pup. So I don't know if it's the weather, if it's the fact that it's been weird out or what, but it's been giving me a lot of basil pups. This one, I don't know if this is gonna live or not. Maybe, maybe not. This one right here, it looks like it's dead, so I'm not really working on it. This one and this one and that one there all came from I forget which one. I think it was one of these here. I think it was also this one. I think I have a lot of them that are from this one. I think I just kept cutting it off and for cuttings. So yeah, they're all doing pretty good. Last over the TBM. Again, all of these used to be rare, but the TBM is really easy to get now, and you can even get it at Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. So it's a little bit of a bummer that you can't get it, as it's not hard to get, but it's cool because it's a good looking plant. Anyways, you can see I've got the 3 pups there. 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th pup right there. You can start to see the really cool things that happen with TBM bees. You can see how it starts out really full of spikes and spines, and you'd think it would, but this one doesn't have quite as many because it's older. But once they start getting older, this is how they look, and they get bigger. These ones aren't as big as the ones I've grown before because this is just the base of the plant. These 3, 4 pups are going to get a lot bigger than this, and they're going to get fat, about the size of the ones I have in the basement. So you know, the ones I have rooting those segments, so it'll be pretty good. I'll have some more stuff. This one I think I'm going to let grow for a year before I take any more clones, or I might take some clones this winter. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens. I'm hoping I get another pup or 2. So I'm going to just quickly look. Doesn't look like I have any more pups, but that means nothing. It seems like this one pups more when there's about 12 hours of sunlight, 12 to 14 hours. So I'm going to test that one out sometime and see if maybe it's a matter of the number of hours that I have this on light, and if I lower it, maybe it'll pop more. And I was thinking that might be a thing, is the amount of light might change the pupping. So I'm going to have to change that around in my grow room to have the lights going and pup correctly. So I'm going to have to deal with that. Oh, this is really cool. This is a monstrose that I grew. This is the same time that I grew these other ones, but if you see just how small this is to grow, it has almost no roots, but look at how it looks. So I'm keeping this one for the monstrose growth, and it almost looks like a barrel cactus, but it's not, so at least you can get something cool out of it. Yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much it for my outside cacti garden. I'm going to go over this one again. I like this one a lot. I really do. And pretty nice. So yeah, thanks for looking. You guys have a great day and stay pokey.